لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
I think most of you know from my newsletters the cost of this building. We took over 17 years ago. And that was a lease of 20 years. When 17 years expired, we bought the property.
But people, there's a space upstairs.
Yeah. Those people who come late, there's enough space upstairs, please. I will tell you about this system in a minute, why we had to change it. Okay, so going back to 17 years ago, we had no money almost. We took over this center, paying 5,000 rent, and we spent about £30,000 to do it up ourselves. It was in a wreck, the original place. Those people who have seen it, they remember we had oil heater and this and that sort of thing in this building, which is obviously legally illegal now. And then, after 17 years, we purchased this for £250,000, and almost we paid £100,000 as the gas electric. I've got all the figures here. So £100,000 we paid for gas electric in those 17 years. And we also paid similar money for salaries for the staff. Staff was only one caretaker. And we also had let me start. My attention was diverted. Okay, £100,000 we paid as rent for the 17 years, and £110,000 teacher's salary and the insurances for this. Rent was 100, and then we paid. Oh yes, I got to figure it, repairs and insurance. I forgot the insurance. That was about £50,000, and then we had gas, electric, water at 110,000. And but what we did, we bought the property with that money, next door property, for 300,000. Now you can't get that at this price. Now you have to pay about 350. So if someone tells me that we made a mistake by buying the property, this is what is coming back, because they can't raise a finger on me. What they say, he bought the property for himself next door. Did I buy it for myself? It's for the community. It has to be somebody's name. So who is the secretary of this organization? His name goes with that he is the person who's buying it. You see, what a lot of kafafal people do. What sort of things do they create unnecessarily, saying, oh, they shouldn't have bought the property. There was one person, he went to collect money from him. He said, no, we don't want to give them money. With our money, they bought the property. You know. So, is that sort of silly things people talk about because they have nothing else better than that. Brothers, there's space upstairs, if you can go. Upstairs, plenty of space. I can accommodate 300 people there, and inshallah. Okay, so that explains how we spent. I have still got 400,000, which we paid the builder. His original estimate was 340, but we added lots of things gradually, add this, do this, and even now, you can see the mihrab. That was the last thing. We never thought we could have such a beautiful mihrab like this. We never thought we could have a beautiful carpet all the way from Turkey, and we paid £15,000 for it. And it's all about 320 square meters downstairs. Alhamdulillah, upstairs, we didn't have to pay any money for the carpet because a mosque from Kingston, they donated their old carpet, and we willingly cleaned it, we washed it, and we are using it upstairs. So if you get a chance, before going home, do have a look, please, what sort of place the upstairs is. As I said, we are still fighting. We're struggling to raise enough money, because now next thing we have is that we want to put a carpet upstairs on the stairs. There are two stairs. I just want to explain to you why we have got sisters at the back. They were supposed to be upstairs. but the boiler wasn't fixed yesterday, and we thought it would be done. And that's why I said I was very anxious that the project should start on a Friday. I said, look, regardless, we kept this heater on and that heater on 24 hours so that this place stays warm. And I can tell you, I can really feel the warmth here now. Well, it's not the warmth you people are giving me, it's the warmth Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has provided us as well from these radiators. So, inshallah, that is another project to do. So that's estimated at about £1,000. In the past, people have said, for example, someone gave me money, £600 for the mihrab, another person gave me £500. So I only left £900 to pay for it. You see how Allah works? I went to one wedding and I did the nikah and I told them the benefits of having a decent place of worship. Don't put dirty old carpets here, or what we used to do before. Put something decent so people can feel proud. And instead of having the nikah ceremonies in registrar's office, what is wrong with the masjid? With a beautiful mihrab in the background. And of course, I'm trying for a chandelier. A brother has promised me that we'll put a big chandelier. There was one thing I wanted to talk about volunteers. Why I became sick and after the age of 75. I've never been to a hospital, alhamdulillah. That was the first time in my life that I was admitted in the hospital, because I got overloaded with dust from those carpets. I showed it to other brothers. I said, come and have a look. But there was people like Brother Abdullah and other brothers, they would come to help me in the masjid. But of course, they have got businesses to go back to. So they say, Uncle, I have got to go back. So after 1 hour, 2 hours, they go, and I'm the one who's left struggling. But alhamdulillah, we overcame all that, and I got through. My level of oxygen was a bit lower because of the dust and other things. So that's not a big worry.